What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to Prison Architect. Sorry it isn't live. My microphone corrupted, so I'm gonna try and explain the best I can. If not, I'm just gonna absolutely chat so much crap. That looks like me without the moustache, obviously, and the hat, the hair, and the belly. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and remember as much as I can because I had to take a break for a little walk because the recording corrupted and you only got the gameplay, and so I thought you might need to explain things. So what today's episode brings on road to 1,000 subscribers, Prison Architect, is the rooms and our first inmates. So what we're going to do, we're starting with the reception. Obviously, go get that reception up. Oh, go get the reception up. So anyway, so how the heck are we doing? Before we carry on any further, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. So anyway, so we're gonna build the office chair. If anyone comes at me where the placement of anything is, then just so you know, I'm not bothered about symmetry. Symmetrical, that's the word. I don't absolutely care, because the reason why, because I see people who, like, if you love symmetric on this game, fair enough, like, that's you, but I don't. I just build and build and build, like, I don't. And sometimes it works out, like, the freehand style sometimes works out, sometimes not. But I think this but just before we carry on anyway, also I thank you for the support on this series. Love this game ever since I play it on Xbox. Anywhere I play it, as long as it's got Prison Architect on it, I'm down. But anyway, so yeah, so now the common room. So we're building chairs, obviously, for the alcohol program. You need some certain amount of chairs for it. I'm probably gonna try and plan out the protective custody later, off camera, obviously, and then I'll just show you where it is, because it's just gonna be literally trying to cram them into a hole. But obviously, we're currently running low on the funds to expand. So sometimes I might just let the game run by itself and then make some money, if that's all right. Let me know if you don't mind, or if you just want to see me just sitting here, just twiddling my fingers, zooming in and out of prisoners, waiting for some money. Yeah, I'm more than happy to completely do that. But let me know. But yeah, so we're currently just building the rooms for the prisoners because, see, we need, where that's going to be the infirmary and the chapel, because we haven't got a chapel. And for some reason in this game, the one thing I hate about it is you always need a chapel. Look, I don't care if you believe in God, do whatever. But every prison I've built, and I haven't included a chapel, they all start writing about a chapel. Like, just, has anyone else experienced that, or is it just me? Oh, sorry, itch my eye. But yeah, is it just me? I hate it, because it's one, like, I get it, like, all the holiness and crap, but I don't need to. That is, like, now it's like a, now the common rooms. So I think it should just be on the basic detention center. Grant, obviously, you've got shower, yard, canteen, kitchen, holding cell, and common room. I think common room's on there. But yeah, you have that. So I think the chapel should be on there anyway, because it seems like they're needed constantly. And I think because it's just everyone riots otherwise. And I've had it where I've put minimum, considering these are minimum security prisoners, so they're like wet wipes pretty much compared to maximum security. I didn't do it for the minimum, and they end up killing guards like left, right, and centre. And I was like, Jesus Christ, literally, literally. There's a joke there, but yeah. So it absolutely sucks that you got to build a chapel, not for religious reasons, but just for space, because that could probably be another 12 cells. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I've got currently, and I'm gonna do some work like off camera stuff. Well, not off camera stuff, but like on this save. But I'm gonna make a new save on a design that I've got, but I don't know how it would work. I'm kind of imaging it in my head. I might actually even, fair enough, I might draw. There is a dog barking in the background as I do this, and it's outside, and the neighbours won't shut it up. I love dogs because we've got dog ourselves, but that dog is just ruff ruff. Anyway, it's stopped now. But yeah, so I might do like a little. So if you see in the corner where the medium are going, because the stuff that we're building now is, I was going to do this off camera, actually changing the subject, the cells. That's one thing I remember, because on the mobile version, I'm pretty sure you all know that I'm playing on the mobile, considering the name Mobile Wizard. The clone tool, you know, when you clone like the room, yeah, that's not on this version, and I don't know why, but bearing in mind that cell block that I'm currently on the middle on the middle what I'm building currently, that holds 100. I'm doing maths. Yeah, I think that, don't quote me, it might hold 50. I think it is 50 actually, not 100. But yeah, if that's 50 cells I've got to build 3 times. Yeah, I think 3 times. Plus the solitary, that is what I'm about to build now. But yeah, so that's the only annoying thing in this. But yeah, so as you can see, the funds are running low, and which I think what I should have done, because I remember now on my last save I did, that could be that grass little bit between the canteen and the solitary could actually be more cells. Sorry, I'm looking and I can see, like, actually that could be space for cells, maybe. But yeah, so I might cut the cell building out currently, if I don't know, it takes about 2 minutes anyway. It's not an issue. But yeah, I would. And there's another thing I don't like, is that I can't get rid of this DUI. So when I'm building like across, as you got the cross way, if you go crossways, if you go onto one, you can't see, you have to like stop. And thankfully on this version, it doesn't like cancel your building if you like zoom out or zoom in, which I don't think it does anyway. I could be wrong, but yeah, it saves your progress, or it like copies and pastes. So you'll see it in the infirmary when I do it in the infirmary. Like it deletes and then you go back to it and it's got the same shape of the room, kinda. I'm crappy explaining things, but I think I know what I'm doing. And I just realised. Oh yeah, I did do it. I thought I didn't put water in there. Also, you'll see in this whole episode that I didn't do the sinks, and I did it off camera. Just put a couple of wires in and got it plumbed in. But yeah, that's how that is. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah, see, now I know why. Yeah, that there between the canteen and between the solitary block. You see what I mean? But yeah, as you see there, I dragged it and the UI got involved. the menu got involved, so I had to like stop, cancel it, and then realign. You got to readjust and stuff before it works. Then otherwise, but then sometimes it does save, kind of, if you know what I mean, like that. But other times it just deletes. There's not there's not me going symmetrical again. But yeah, I think that could be enough. I'm hoping that could be enough for there's that dog again. I hope that's enough for about 300 prisoners, that kitchen and that canteen. I hope. If not, then we're gonna just shut it down. As long as there's no instance, we can just sell and move on. Not my worry. Just sell and go. Which I think we would have to sell, to be fair, to make more space. But I'm not sure on what to do. Well, not make more space, but I think it's going to be hard. That's what she said. But I might just, because by the end of it, obviously you'll see the money wise. Is that I will just pretty much get up more money, and obviously I might expand quickly on the right side, where obviously the menu is now, on the right side, not where the grants are, but where the staff were. I might put some, just build that, and then that could be maximum and def supermax, and then north would be death row and protective. But I don't think we're going to have enough funds to expand. But hey, it's past the parcel, isn't it? So it is what it is. It happens. If it happens, it happens. If we're not, we just sell and move on with our lives. It happens. It happens. It happens, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I'm excited for this series. Because obviously you're showing me love on the series, and also I just love Prison Architect. I could probably sit here for about 4 hours and play non-stop. That's how good and how much I love Prison Architect. But in some cases, I'm just a sad man who loves games. But it is what it is. I've got obviously a few games playing at the moment. I'm obviously currently RuneScape is taking up my time. So, I mean, to be fair, currently I'm AFK in wood, as it looks. So I'm cutting wood while we're playing and recording at the same time. Which that's how RuneScape should be. Don't worry, I hate myself for that table and bench placement. I was hoping that there'd gap, but I forgot maths. So there's me sitting there going, haha, math magician and that, and I forget maths. So what it was meant to be is them two tables at the end were meant to be over just one, but hey ho. Yeah, this is just me actually looking, because we don't need a holding cell because we've got cells. So I thought before this room becomes a chapel, we could just chuck a bench and a toilet in there, get that done, and then we've got the staff. We're in the red, and I'm scared. You know, I'm shaking in my boots. We get out the red, don't worry. But yeah, so now we're in medium minimum. That's what it was. See, because get minimum, get your minimum in. And this is what I tell people. Because I was having an argument with my friend, because he's like, so how it happens is sometimes like we argue because he does just one prison that's maximum security. So obviously this prison is going to be mixed. So it's going to be minimum, medium, maximum, supermax, death row. So it's going to be death row, supermax, medium, minimum. So 4, 5. Death row, supermax, maximum. Yeah. So there's going to be 5. There's me. That was me counting on my fingers. But yeah, there's 5 obviously that. So they'll be all on one map. But he does like just so this prison will be maximum. Yeah, then he'll build another prison that's minimum. But I like to mix and match. I think it gives it more of a challenge that you've got to see fit the needs. And as you can see, we're dismantling this holding cell because we've got cells, so we don't need cells. How many times did I say cells in that cell sentence? Cells. Cell she. But anyway, so after that gibberish, I don't ask why. But we do, as you can see, the money is growing, but that's just because early game grants are the way forward. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We do about 3 because we get that done, which 40 grand for just 2 more cells. As you can see, we're about to build cells here, and we're on. But that's what I'm saying. If I know expansion on one side is 80, 120, so and I do get above 80, so I might expand quickly, and then just build up prison. But then we'll have that in the future that we can once we've done all minimum cells, then we will probably plan out medium, and then see once all the medium are done, we need maximum, which I don't think maximum prisoners are going to be in there for a while. It's going to be quite a while before we get there. But I'm praying and hoping that we do get somewhere. But we should get all prisoners in, and then once them 16 are in, because so I always say if you're going for one prison, always go for minimum and maximum, or medium maximum, because obviously maximum they always have long sentences, so you're not getting that money before they like get do the time. Yeah, I watch my failure here. So yeah, I failed on this one. Yeah, the door placements actually annoyed me. So we got to, obviously, because we haven't got the security in. We haven't got intelligence unlocked. So you're gonna see me click on every prisoner. That was me waiting for all the prisoners to get off the bus. Just an FYI, if you didn't realise. But yeah, we've got to click on everyone to see who's the little rat and who's the snitch. As you can see, we're struggling on stuff. But I think what it is I'm trying to go fast but slow at the same time, if that makes sense, which I just need to, once we go back onto the account, I need to sit down, evaluate, and go, right, chill, because normally I've got all that done by now. So as soon all the warden should be done, if that makes sense. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot. Excuse the croaky vote. I've got a sore throat, and plus I've just done 3 videos in a row. So this is, so yeah, so the voice is damaging. Well, I've done 2 videos, this and another Star Wars, but obviously I've got to do this again because the voice didn't record, and we're lonely and we have no friends. But yes, so we got our first inmates in. We can get 16. So we're gonna build another office actually, because I hired the wrong person. I hired the chief, and that was meant to be the foreman. I always get labour because obviously I like watching my prisoners work, and they work equals more money in my pocket. But we've got him now, so we might as well just do some of that research. So we're getting intelligence, deploy it, and we'll probably get patrol, so we can start spreading the prison out. So we decide to build another office quickly for your faces before we leave. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to say my outro now while this is building. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would greatly appreciated. Turn that ding dong notification on. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, is in the description. Give us a follow and you'll get updated, and you can give me some suggestions on mobile games that you'd like to see. So anyway, this is a little view of the small prisoners. And we got some rats. We got some rats, ladies. We got some rats. I didn't realise how long we had left on the video, so that intro was just a waste. But hey, it's the beauty. I hate pre-recording because now I've just chatted absolutely crap for 23 minutes, and yay. But anyway, like and subscribe, and I'm gonna get out of here. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.